Hello, my divine little art angels. I appreciate your presence here. Everybody who's been taking the time to react, comment, and share the videos that are public. I really appreciate you because that helps my algorithm and it shows me that you take into consideration all the time and energy I'm putting into these. And that makes me happy. So that being said, let's get straight into today's collective message. Ooh, okay. We've already done one on this, but let's see what it says or how it applies today. Number 33, because it changes how it applies. My allergies are full blown today, guys, so sorry. All right, number 33 is Yundason, love that's remembered as memories. When she was young, Yundason was a famous Gisaeng of Songju. She fell in love with Kon, a scholar with excellent writing skills, when he accidentally stopped by Songju. However, he was involved in the massacre of scholars in 1498 and was exiled, and he could be released as his wife tried all the means available to help him. It was not long before Gisaeng, who loved Kon's poems, kept him close to him. But this became to be criticized at the end of the Gisaeng era, so Yundason could not have been relaxed to stay with the man who lived a turbulent life. When Kon had to leave, he went to Busang Station with Yundason and spent the night in a shabby station building without bedding. Nevertheless, Yundason was happy with the love she received from Kon. Later, Yundason made a folding screen by combining poems and letters that Kon gave to her. Many scholars who were on their way to the southern part of the country stopped by her house to appreciate the beautiful letters and poems. Later, when a scholar met Yundason, who was over 80 years old, she shed tears, saying now she flaps gray hair, not black hair. So, how does this apply? No matter how hard someone tries to protect his or her love, it is hard to grow old together as a partner if the life of one of the lovers is not smooth. You cannot easily live only with affection in front of realistic barriers. The reason why someone can continue one's life after many years is because of beautiful memories. You will find or carry things that remind your old lover, or you will hear his or her story. Detailed. Kon is known as the best romanticist of Joseon Dynasty, with his generous disposition and excellent writing skill. Okay, so let's see how this applies to today's collective message. How does this apply? We start with the shadow side of the world card. I think, yeah, that's the shadow side of the Six of Swords. The Ace of Wands. The King of Cups. The Four of Cups. The Empress. The Three of Cups. The back of the Queen of Cups. And the back of the King of Wands. With the Nine of Cups. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, Four of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to read the cards that show the back of the card because these cards have a different meaning, and I like going off of what the author likes, the art, how the author made the art changes the meaning slightly. So we're going to do the back of the world card first. Okay. So the back of the world card, it says, if you are not feeling a sense of completion, it may be because you are thinking in terms of a continuum rather than a cycle. It's true that everything is linked, but it's important to mark milestones. Eternal renewal lies on an acknowledgement of what has been achieved or accepted. celebrated and released. Don't court exhaustion of body, mind, or spirit by hurrying onward. Everything is happening just as it's meant to. Okay. And the shadow side of the Six of Swords. Let's see. I think... my nose is itching. Six of Swords. Okay. This one says, you may not know exactly where you are headed in your... Sorry, that's my nose. my toilet paper. You may not know exactly where you are headed in your present circumstances, but it is clear that going backward is not an option. This is a good thing, though it may not feel like it is at the moment. The chalice represents... Oh, because they're holding a cup. The chalice represents love and the deepest desires of the heart. Hold those close and your journey will not fail. Huh. Okay. I also want to read the back of the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this one is talking about the Queen's inner self. This queen has known heartbreak and loss, but rather than retreating into a shell, she has chosen to stay open to beauty and love and to let pain transform into compassion. Dwelling as she does on with the sea, she is attuned to the tides and to the moon that commands them. Her dreams go deep, and she is often dream-bound long after awakening. A great blue heron is carved into the jade of her throne, symbolizing balance and self-reliance. The biggest secret this loving queen may keep is that she would do just fine on her own if she wanted to be. Okay. And then the back of the King of Wands, which is the inside or the inner world of the King of Wands, says this one. At night, the king's salamander companion has become a gigantic snake, coiled around a green tree beside the throne. The snake does not appear to threaten or alarm the king. They abide in silent communion, respecting each other's power. The symbolism of serpent and tree often speaks of choosing knowledge over ignorance. Because this is a nighttime setting, this king may have hidden concerns about things he has always taken as settled. He may find himself questioning old values and beliefs, political or social attitudes, and such. Serpent wisdom can be unsettling as it touches on ethical and moral integrity. Huh. Interesting. Hold on. Okay. My apologies. My nose is just not cooperating with me today. So we have a pair here because it's the King and Queen of Cups. But although the Empress may represent love between them, I think it's difficult. Remember this story was about, yes, there could be love, but it's difficult to live in harmony when one person's life isn't smooth. So we'll see as we clarify, but somebody's life here is making things difficult for this couple. I'm not sure which one, but with the World card being next to the King, it could be the King, the one that pushes himself really hard to accomplish certain things, I think he may drive himself to exhaustion, because with the Four of Cups in the center, it's making him not be very excited about this connection. Maybe he expects more from the Queen. So they're trying to move on from something, because the Six of Swords, like, they can't go back. Especially the King does not want to go backwards. They want to go forwards. But remember the Ace of Cups they were holding? It represents love, the deepest desires of the heart, and how if you want to get to where you're going, you have to hold those close to you. So there's a new beginning here. Or maybe there's the desire for a new beginning. I think that there used to be a lot of love between these two, because they're showing up as a match, but then we've got Three of Cups here. So either one, this Empress could be a third party, or 2, the Empress could represent that they still care about each other, but now they're kind of running off of fumes. They're running off of memories. Because we do have 5 cups here, which indicates sorrow, loss. Sorry, I just realized I want to center the cards more. And the 3 of Cups also represents friendship. So it could be that the King and Queen still care about each other, but in a friend type of way. There's a lot of cup energy. Because there's still union. There's still 2 cups here. But then we go to the 3, and it's like family, but it's more like they love each other like family, but it's more friendly in nature. Then we have the 4, which is a feeling of dissatisfaction, a feeling of like nothing has been accomplished, nothing has been done or reached. Then we have the 5, leading to sorrow, disappointment. But then we also have the 6 in here. There's a lot of memory. That's what it feels like. Like these 2 are running on fumes. Their connection is running on memories. They're trying to sit here like, yeah, we still care about each other. We still care. But it's almost like they're trying to say it because that may keep them together. But the 7 cups here, it's an illusion. It's not. They have a feeling that nothing is being accomplished because nothing is being accomplished. Being in this connection doesn't get them anywhere. But they also don't want to leave this connection. And yet, there's also 8 cups. I feel like they've both emotionally checked out. Hold on. I want to, just like I read the Queen, I want to read what the King says. Even though his is facing forward. So the King facing forward says, his gaze is steady and perceptive. He seems to look into your heart and perhaps your soul too. Everything about him speaks of a love of beauty and attention to symbolism. This is a wise and compassionate teacher by avocation, if not vocation. The fish necklace symbolizes the Piscean quality of sacrifice to a spiritual calling. The water lily scepter shows his authority is tempered by peace. The night and the dark sea are in keeping with the outer self he presents to the world, the vastness of the cosmos, the fathomless depths of wisdom. So see, they are a good match, but see, it's when they're both showing up with the knight, because they could have been forward, but it would have been the back of the king and the front of the queen. But the front of the king and the back of the queen, they have similarities. But it's like, although there was love, they're out of sync now. And now the king, because I feel like this is the same, well, this could go a couple of different ways. The third party could be with this queen. The queen could be having the third party. And maybe there's a king out there who's falling for this queen thinking, oh, but she's married, but she's in a connection. I should leave it alone. Or the King of Cups is the King of Wands. We'll see. Let's clarify. Clarify the 9 of Cups. 5 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Cups. I told you, 5 of Cups energy is here. With the Hermit, the 4 of Wands, King of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of thinking right now. Both people, I feel, are really examining. They're going within. Because it's Hermit energy. Once upon a time, this connection felt like a dream come true. It felt like everything they ever wanted. But it's like they have this strong push and pull of I do want you, I don't want you, I do want you, I don't want you. And this is the card that comes after the 5, the 6 of Swords. They want to move on. I feel like both of them want to stop this little game they have going on. They care about each other, but there's also been a lot of disappointment, a lot of stagnancy. So I think that they want a new beginning, but they're almost at this place of like, can we have a new beginning? Can we even start this up again? Clarify the World card. 6 of Cups, the Hierophant. And the Star. The World card again. So it's interesting, we've got the World card here twice. And both of them have their back turned in different, very different ways. But this reinforces the fact that we're seeing this side of the World card, not this one. So it means, you know, that they're not done with each other. Not really, because we don't see the Ten of Swords. We don't see the Death card. We don't see it falling apart externally. Externally, it's not falling apart. Internally, it already did. But yet they both feel like, and for what? Like, yeah, we can hold on to each other. And then what? What does that do for us? What does living off of memories do for us? Nothing really. Because that's what they're doing, 6 of Cups. What holds them together, 6 of Cups here, 6 of Pentacles here. Scorpio Sun, Taurus Moon. They are opposites, and yet the one thing they have in common is that they can create codependency. They can create a feeling of stagnancy, if not careful. And I feel like both people here, Hierophant card, they might have even gotten married. But with the Star card, they did it more than anything for... There's a couple of reasons I'm getting. One, Star, Aquarius, and Hierophant makes me think of their community. Their friend circle, their family circle. Everyone around them kept telling them what a perfect couple they were. And then there was something here connected to status. Being together gave them both a level of status, a level of yeah, like they were doing something amazing. But because they're so focused on that, now they're stuck. Clarify 6 of Swords, the shadow side of the 6 of Swords. Page of Swords. The 8 of Swords. And the King of Cups. With the 9 of Cups. Knight of Cups. 10 of Swords. So it could be this king. He's the one showing up here. The king is the one that's trying to examine these things. It could be the king is worried about, I don't want to damage the queen, but she's showing up. Remember, it shows that she could do quite well by herself if she had to. The king is the one that's trying to think outside the box. They want to move forward, but they're also a little trapped. That's why it shows here the 9 of Swords. Making this queen a divorcee is something that they're really anxious about. They're worried about her reputation. They're worried about her image. But the Two of Pentacles also means that they have to really think about what their priorities are. Are they prioritizing their happiness and their mental health, or someone's image and reputation? So Six of Swords is they've got some desire, something they really want that they're keeping very close to their heart. And mentally, they're examining these things. What would it take to actually get what they want? Get what they actually desire. Clarify Ace of Wands. We've got the King of Fire. Clarify Ace of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. This is Judgment, Pluto. Seven of Pentacles. So with the Ace of Wands here, something new has inspired this king. And I'm going to say it's the Empress here. I know. Y'all don't want to hear third party, just click off because I think there's third party. Now, I don't think it's a full-blown third party, as in I don't think there's... I think that this is someone that the king might have met, and it's making them rethink their commitment. Because the back of the King of Wands says that they're... Hold on. I want to read it again. Not the full thing, but the main idea that it just... It says that he's questioning old values and beliefs, political or social attitudes and such. The serpent energy, serpent wisdom can be unsettling as it touches on ethical and moral integrity. So he's passionate about something else. And I think that if he is dealing with an Empress, the Empress may be making it clear, if you're in a connection, we can't do anything. Like, that's not ever going to be something. So I think the question is he going to live off of memories with the Empress, or is he going to live off of memories with the Queen of Cups? Because I feel like this king is a little bit torn, but it's like he's... He's in the energy of really caring for this Empress too, but then not willing to let go of the Queen of Cups. So he's going to live off of memories with the Empress while he's already running on fumes with the Queen of Cups. So this is Pluto energy. This Empress has come into this king's life to make a change. To make a change in what do you value? What do you want? What is it that you really look for? What are your priorities? Because the Empress shows up as somebody who thinks long term and puts in the work to get what they want long term. And they're very clear about it. They're very vocal about it. And this energy of being vocal and clear about what they want and why is making the king start thinking. That's why it shows, like, well, to me, this is why I see it like a person being completely naked. Because it's taking out all the sugar-coated mumbo-jumbo and getting down to the nitty-gritty of what is it that I actually want. What is it that actually makes me happy? Why do I feel so unsatisfied? Clarify King of Cups. Two of Fire. The Chariot, and the Ace of Cups, with the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Fire. Even on tarot, the Empress is between these two already, whether she wants to be or not. Because I think that the image here is shown as very bold, but it's because it's Aries Mars. The connection with this Empress is making the king very bold. Very bold about what they want. It's making them, the Chariot energy is having a strong will. But with the Ace of Cups, it's making them want to have a strong will towards love. So here's the thing. This is interesting because it doesn't have to be the Empress that they go for. Since I don't see an ending with the Queen of Cups, it could be that they choose, the Empress is right, I shouldn't be living half-assed with my queen. If I'm going to be with my queen, maybe I need to open up. Maybe I need to bring passion back into our connection. If this is where I'm going to be, and this is where I've chosen to stay, I need to pour back into it. Clarify Four of Cups. High Priestess. Because all it shows is that the Empress is waking them up to what do you value? What are your priorities? It doesn't mean that it has to be with her. Clarify Four of Cups. Eight of Cups. And the Magician. With the Ten of Fire, Four of Fire, King of Swords. So this is somebody who is suppressing their desire for the Empress, which is good. Especially if they're still married, they need to do that. And they're re-examining, what is it that I really value? And they're realizing what they really value is being a part of their community, being a part of their social circle, having the image that they have with the Queen of Cups. And since they still care about the Queen of Cups, they're suppressing the fire that they feel for the Empress. They feel a spiritual connection, but it's almost like the High Priestess can represent a spiritual connection that never makes it into a 3D. Four of Cups here. They feel like the Empress will always be the one that got away. The Empress will always be the one that, if I had been single, I would have totally gone for that, but I'm not. So with the Eight of Cups, they're shattering the dream. They're shattering the illusion. And they're saying, if I want a good connection with my Queen of Cups, I've got to put in the work. Like this Empress taught me. Clarify the Empress. Strength card. Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Empress. One more. Or two. Three of Swords, Two of Pentacles. With the King of Pentacles. The Tower and the Ace of Wands. So the Empress may not even realize the impact she's having on this person. Because they are showing up as somebody who is committed. And she made them question, committed to what? She really changed their perception on a lot of things. Like she took a bite out of their heart or out of their nuts, one of the two. With the Strength card, she is someone who shows compassion and yet shows strength. And made them realize if they were having problems with the Queen of Cups, they feel like I can't walk away without giving it all I've got. And I was not giving it all I've got. The Empress helped them realize that. So the Empress may initially feel, hold on. The Empress may initially feel hurt. Three of Swords. She's going to continue on. She's showing up single. She's going to keep moving on because she's showing strength too, right? She doesn't want to get involved with someone who's already involved. And it might hurt her because she thought, I felt they cared enough about me that they were, going to walk away from this and not put me as the third party. What they don't realize is what they help this person understand is, this might sound terrible, but, we're human. So let's acknowledge that if this king wasn't happy where they were, and they were possibly having affairs, the Empress made them start questioning their integrity. If they thought that they were always a great person, they thought that they were a loyal person, the Empress helped them straighten out that dilemma of, are you? Are you really? What do you value? So it's getting them to really hunker down and be like, okay, what I want is harmony with my queen. Okay, then stop flirting with other women. Then stop, doing this or doing that. Clarify Three of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Wands. The Fool and the Four of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. This makes me think of that movie called, I think it's called Shall We Dance? Is it called Shall We Dance? I think it was Richard Gere and let's see. Yes. Richard Gere, Susan Sarandon, and Jennifer Lopez. So if you watch that movie, I'm sorry, my nose is just itching like crazy. It's someone who had kind of lost, what does it say? He had a great career, loving family. He felt like something was missing as he meanders listlessly from day to day. Like it became mundane, it became boring. But he starts taking ballroom dancing classes and he reignites the spark in his life. Initially there is attraction between him and this lady, but he chooses to use that spark with his wife. And that's what's reminding me here. The king felt a spark with this Empress, but the Empress helped him realize he had a great life. He has a wonderful life. So instead of squandering it, throwing it away, he's choosing to reignite that spark. We have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. He's choosing to restart because the Empress served like a mirror to him to show him how he was failing his queen. So it's making him want to take a leap of faith and start over. Want to hold on to what he already has. Because I think the Queen of Cups showing here maybe has given her all to this king. And the king is realizing what they have that they can't lose, that they don't want to lose. Clarify Queen of Cups. Three of Cups. Ace of Swords. King of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. And this one actually came out sideways. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to leave it like that because I'm going to tell you what I got off of it. I feel like before, before, this king might have got in between. They were the King of Swords at times, where they were very conversational, very do the right thing, and then they would go into the reversal and be cold, distant, aloof, possibly cruel to their queen. So that's why they showed up sideways. But the queen wants a renewal. The queen wants Three of Cups. They want to come back together with the king. And we have another ace. Ace of Swords. I think that being around this Empress has made this king a lot more understanding of their queen. The conversation that they've had has led to them having a conversation. So if you are in this situation, I suggest you go watch that movie, Shall We Dance? Because I feel like this is very connected. The Empress helped re-spark the king. But instead of being unfaithful, instead of leaving his wife, he's using that spark to reignite the connection. So it could be that the connection here to this message was that the Empress is helping them re-spark the romance between himself and his wife, so that they can keep building together, so that they can find their, King of Wands. So they can find, King of Pentacles. They can find their passion again. Clarify King of Wands, the shadow side of King of Wands. The Devil. Six of Swords and Five of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands. I have a feeling that with the Devil here, and remember, the king in this energy is thinking over their integrity, their morals, their ethics. They might have been doing things secretly, because it doesn't show the queen knowing about it. They might have been doing things that were just out of lust. But with the Six of Swords, I really think that this Empress gave them a bird's eye view of what they were actually doing to their connection and how they actually needed to heal. She might have brought up that maybe they have issues with self-esteem or, being insecure. And although that really put them in their head, she gave them perspective on what they were doing. And it's making them reevaluate the way that they were treating their original bond. So this is still good. I think this is still a good story because this is needed. Sometimes we do meet people and we misinterpret it. We realize what we're missing. Like in the Shall We Dance, what he realized is that he was missing that, spark, that fire, sensuality, and bringing it into his... He realized he should bring that into his life with his wife and not use that elsewhere. So this is good. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Forgive the sniffles. I'm really sorry. It's just my nose itches and I can't stop. So I'm looking forward to feedback on this one. If you appreciate my time and energy, please make sure to react, comment, and if it's already public, share. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.